All right. Where's Norm? Norm McDonald, great guy, funny guy. Saturday Night Live. I'll tell you how I watch Saturday Night Live. I tune in about 5 at midnight to watch Norm do the news, and now I hear that he's been fired from the show.
Ridiculous.
Unbelievable. Hey, what's up with that outfit, man? You look like a homie. You're like a rap star over there. You got a big baggy T-shirt on and big baggy pants. You're wild
He's
today.
like a black guy.
You're like a black man.
Oh, jeez.
You even have black eye hair. Hey, put out that cigarette. It makes me nuts. What's the matter with you?
Oh,
What's this one are you
cigarette
smoking?
Smoker too?
He's a mess since he got fired.
I started smoking.
Did you?
Yeah.
Aren't you nervous?
Smart. People think it's easy to quit smoking, but it's really hard to start smoking.
That's true. Because your parents give you a hard time?
What?
Because your parents give you a hard time when you start smoking. And they yell at
At
you.
his age, he doesn't have a parent problem.
Yeah, my dad is dead. Thanks for
Really?
bringing that up.
Oh, yeah, I remember your dad died.
Oh, that's nice.
Didn't he ski into a tree? I don't remember exactly.
All the cool dads die that way.
Yeah. Wish my dad was Sonny Bono. You know that guy had a huge estate, Sonny Bono?
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm reading the paper today. I mean, he's got this incredible spread.
I thought he had money.
Yeah, and that wife of his, what a piece of ass. He's got some young wife.
Cher?
Yeah. No, not Cher, the new one.
What happened
Something
to
Whitaker.
Oh,
Jane
Sarah,
Whitaker or
of course.
something?
I'm sorry.
Cher's in the newspaper crying. I'm like, crying. She was calling the guy an a-hole. She was screaming at the guy.
Yeah.
His whole career. Sonny's lower than a car salesman. He's a fake with that, that politician stuff now, and I know where he's at, and he sucks, and blah, 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 blah. Now she's crying.
Remember that song they used to have?
What was that? Sing that.
Everything is going bad, but I got you, and baby, you also have me.
Yeah, that was great. What happened? Tell me everything.
About the thing?
Okay. So Norm calls Gary up. I see you went on Letterman last night and spilled your guts. It's all over the newspaper. I wanted to get you on first, but I had this stupid push-up contest going on. So I couldn't get you on right away. So I missed the exclusive.
Priorities.
Yeah, we have priorities, okay? You, to me, I've said this a million times.
Yeah.
You are the shining light on Saturday Night Live. The best part of Saturday Night Live is when you do the news.
Right.
And in fact, when I went on Saturday Night Live, I only wanted to be on the news. I refused to be on any of the sketches.
And you actually said this.
And I said, the rest of Saturday Night Live sucks, except for Norm.
Yeah, that was great.
That was great, right?
Turned out you were completely wrong.
According to the experts. So I don't understand what happened. I think most people would say that they probably do what I do. I tune in at 5 of 12, because I know you're coming up, and then they have the musical act.
Right.
And then I turn it off and go to bed.
Right.
So why did they fire you? How did they fire you? How did they tell you they're firing you? Tell me everything.
Well, it was like over the holidays. It was...
What holiday was that?
The Christmas?
Oh, okay. Go ahead. All right, just be clear.
Over the Christmas holidays.
Yeah.
I was...
Where were you? Were you at home?
I was in Los Angeles, and then...
With your wife?
Yeah. And then I got...
What do you mean, yeah?
Yeah, I was.
You're very rarely with her. That's why I asked.
Yeah. I was with
He's
my-
got a great marriage. He hardly ever goes home. What about when your wife says, hey, I want to go to New York with you?
What's that now?
What do you say to her? What do you say to your wife?
My wife?
Are you married or not? Are you married?
Am I married?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
God. What is this? You answer every question by repeating it?
Did you sleep with Al McPherson?
No.
You didn't really?
No.
Yeah, this guy on the phone says you did.
Oh.
Really?
God.
Hey, you want to talk to this guy?
Who is this guy?
I don't know.
He was in
just
the
called
room.
up. You say Norm slept with Al McPherson? Hello? So he's gone.
Not there.
Wait. Hey, dude, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, you are.
All right. Shalom alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Thank you, my good man.
Yeah.
I'm no homo.
Right.
The gay guy I know works at Valentino's Boutique on Madison Avenue.
Okay.
He listened onto a conversation. Ella McPherson and a bunch of girls were getting some facials.
Go ahead.
They had a conversation on how bad Norm was in bed.
Well,
You
Norm
mean
won't
all
deny
these
that.
people that slept with Norm?
So then I,
Just
Did the
one of
gay guy sleep with him or Norm or Al McPherson?
I didn't ask those questions.
I see.
so
But,
she was talking to another broad, and they
Yeah.
both said I was no good?
No. One of them said, Alice told he said she was no good. And in more words than one, she said he was like Quick Jaw McGraw. And when she pulled down his pants, she thought he was a woman.
Oh my God.
Oh,
You
that's
smoke-
because
oh, that's not right.
I do have a vagina.
Norm, I'm not even. I hung up on you. I'm
It
not,
doesn't sound like the kind of things women say about guys.
Norm, that was outrageous. It's outrageous. All right, Norm. So what happened? I mean, nobody's better at the news than you. They used to have Kevin Nealon doing it. He was horrible. Horrible. All
Chris,
right?
horrible.
He was horrible. He really was. He's a nice guy, but he was not good at reading the news.
He's a good man.
Good man. All right. Tell me what happened. You were over the holidays. You had to spend some time with your wife.
I had, mostly I played with my son and everything. I have a son.
Oh, you have a son, too?
Yeah, I have a little boy.
No, that's the complication.
So that was really fun and
right.
stuff.
Right.
And,
how old is that kid now?
Then he's 5 years old. He's
All
a
right.
good boy.
Young kid.
How often do you see him?
I see him all the time.
Little as possible.
No, I see him
You spend quality time, right?
No, quantity time.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right.
So,
Don't get all serious on me.
I'm not being serious. You
All right.
asked me about my kid.
All right, go ahead.
And then a guy phones and calls me a homo or something.
It's not easy, this show. This is not Letterman.
So, where were we again?
Okay, you're at home with your kid.
Yeah. Anyway, so it was a very sad time because Chris died. You know.
Oh, Chris Farley, and you were friendly with him,
That
right?
was very good.
But you expected him to die. It wasn't like a shock.
No, it was a complete shock.
Really?
It was a shock when everybody afterwards said to me they weren't shocked because I was completely shocked.
You were the only
How
one
could
shocked.
you have been shocked?
He thought he was in good shape, Chris Farley.
Yeah.
Norm was the only guy who thought,
You thought he was fine?
you know what? Norm doesn't have eyes in his head. He just has a funhouse mirror in his head, and he thought Chris was in good shape.
Chris was thin to him.
Yeah.
No, he was.
You knew that
You didn't
Chris
know he was out of control?
was
No.
suicidal in a sense, right? I mean, he was fat.
He couldn't stop taking drugs
I don't
and
think
drinking?
a fat guy is suicidal.
No, but he was fat.
Oh,
He
wait
was
a
on
minute.
coke.
There is a suicidal way to be fat.
No, he was fat. He was coked. He was
Listen,
heroin. He was,
to me, you know,
He's a
like,
great talent.
To me, let's say you go out and get drunk, right?
right.
I don't think that's suicidal. I
No.
think you just want to have fun.
But
Get
if you do it
drunk.
every day
And you
to
can't
excess,
stop?
and you can't stop eating, you're going to eventually explode.
I think you just want to have fun.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, so
So it surprised you that he died?
I think suicidal guys are them dudes that hang themselves.
Did you go to the funeral?
Yeah, I did.
You did.
That
Was it a cool funeral?
Yeah, it was very nice. It was very
Who got up and spoke?
Nobody spoke. The nice thing was it wasn't like a Hollywood thing. Priests got up and
It wasn't a Hollywood thing. What about Bill Murray? Was he there?
No.
About as Hollywood as you get.
No, he wasn't there.
He wasn't there. Who was there?
Some guys.
Dan Aykroyd was there.
Was Aykroyd there?
Yeah, I went.
I say he's the next guy to die. On
He
skis
said he
eating.
went with Dan.
He went with Dan?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
He said he went to the funeral with Dan
Who did?
Aykroyd.
Norm?
Yeah,
You went with Dan Aykroyd?
yeah.
Would you pull up on his Harley with him?
Yeah, he was sitting on the back.
No, he's a good man, Dan Aykroyd. You know, it was everybody was
I like Dan Aykroyd.
everybody was sad, and
Did you cry?
I was more shaken up by this than anybody because I never knew. I never had a guy that I really liked die before. You know,
Right.
And he was a guy that he was probably the only guy I ever met that was like he you know, especially in comedy, you know, most comedians are kind of rough on people and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
And he was a guy like he
was a good-hearted guy.
yeah, it was a victimless comedy.
Well, because he was high all the time. You'd be good-hearted too if you didn't think straight. If I was high, I wouldn't be mean.
He's not one of those mean drunks.
Right.
He was
He
very.
was a nice guy. And he
lived
used to have
life
sex with a lot of whores, right?
Sex with what?
Whores? I read in the paper he
Yeah.
had sex with a lot of whores.
I don't know. Do you think that's suicidal?
No, I think that's great. What can I tell you? As long as you don't get
We're
AIDS or
not
something.
saying he was like ready to jump off a building kind of suicide, but he was living his life in a way that wasn't supportive to staying alive.
Norm, you're not going to be one of those guys who rewrites history now and tries to paint Chris as like a, like
Stable guy.
a stable guy. He was unstable.
He was unstable? No.
Yeah.
Every time I talked to him, he was happy.
Well, wait a minute. We're talking to Norm.
Oh, that's right.
It's questionable.
Norm's
if he's
unstable.
stable.
That's
He
right.
was happy. And
All right, let's get back to it. So you went to, and who was at the funeral? Give us some names. Dan Aykroyd, you. What about, what's his name? Spade, David Spade.
No, I didn't see David.
Get
I
out of
think
here.
He was there.
David Spade didn't go? That is scandalous.
No, I think. He was,
What?
I think he was.
What?
He was shaken up by it. and-
What?
Well, that's why you go to the funeral.
What?
He,
You're telling me David Spade didn't go? The guy who was in 2 movies with him?
but he was very shaken up by it.
What?
and I think
How
it
would
was
you know that? How do you know he's shaken up?
I heard he was very shaken up.
You were shaken up that he wasn't there. Aren't you shocked that David Spade didn't go? What?
What?
What are you talking about?
No, I think that David was very close to him, and he was much closer to him than me, and he was very shaken
And
up.
he
You
should
don't
have been
think
at the
his
funeral.
family was close to him? Weren't they at the funeral?
Mm-hmm.
His family did make it.
They didn't come either.
No,
They were
didn't.
too
Who,
shaken up.
who else was there that we would know?
Um,
Give us some celebrity names. Al McPherson? Who else? Who else? Come on. What?
You know, there was some Saturday Night Live friends of his and stuff.
Right. Like
Chris
who?
Rock was there.
Yeah,
Was Chris Rock there? I heard Chris Rock was crying like a woman.
He was very.
He was crying like a woman.
Yeah, I heard he cried, yes.
Well,
like a woman.
I heard Dan Aykroyd cry.
Like a woman. Norm, you didn't cry, did you?
Oh, I have trouble crying.
Good. You and me both.
Thank God.
I ain't crying at no celebrity funeral.
But
You don't think you would cry?
No. No. I don't care who drops dead. The Pope could drop dead. I'm not
Your
crying.
whole family drops dead. You're not going to cry?
No. No. I'll cry for my family.
Uh-huh.
I ain't crying at, like, Chris Farley's funeral. Guy went out having more fun than I ever had.
he had a lot of fun.
You're damn right.
And he enjoyed life, and he was really, really funny.
He was a great
You
comedian.
don't think he had a bad day?
No.
No.
If he did, he got rid of it real quick.
He made people laugh. He was one of them guys that... like,
You don't think he was like crying on the inside?
I don't know.
I'm just not crying at his funeral, that's all.
I don't know. How the hell do you cry on the inside?
All right. So you got done with the funeral, and what happened that you got fired from Saturday Night Live? That's what everyone wants to hear. Go ahead.
So then this,
What?
Huh?
Go ahead. Yeah.
So then I started hearing stuff about, hey, it doesn't look good, and things. They want to make changes, and I didn't know what they were talking
Who was telling you this?
Just different people at Saturday Night Live, you know.
The cast, you mean?
No, the people that work there, like the other guys that you don't know what.
Is it true that the rest of the cast doesn't like you much? I read that in the paper today. Is that true?
You did?
Yeah, come on, be honest. Is that true?
I don't know.
I know for a fact, because I did Saturday Night Live, you told me you lock yourself pretty much in your own room and you don't really communicate much with the rest of the staff. Is that true?
The cast?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I like them.
You do? But
Yeah.
they don't like you much?
Well, how the hell do you know if a guy likes you or not?
You can tell if people enjoy being around you. Are you difficult?
Oh, no.
You're not. Okay, all right. So you... He probably is.
I don't think Norm sees himself.
No. So you had heard rumors that there were going to be changes. It doesn't look good.
It doesn't look good, yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Who said that to you?
Just people, I don't know.
Name
people
names.
on the show. Well, nobody knows
Why are
these
you being
guys.
so evasive? Name the names of the people
You
who
can
said
tell
this.
us what their position is. I mean,
Well, guys on the show, nobody knows these
Would you say
dudes.
guys on the show?
Like not cast members, it's just
Writers.
writers?
The guy with the long hair, the fat guy who writes for you. What's his name? Okay, so he tells
Frank
you...
Sebastiano.
Frank Sebastiano. He's
You
a
want
good
me
guy.
to name names?
He's a funny guy.
So
was
he
the
told
guy.
you it didn't look good.
It didn't look good.
Yeah. So then,
But you got to see Frank Sebastiano to know that you would not put any credence in anything he
Oh,
said.
okay.
All right, go ahead.
So Frank Sebastiano keeps telling me it doesn't look good, and I'm going, that's just Frank, you know.
Yeah, he don't know it.
Right? He
Yeah,
doesn't know anything.
right.
So, then, and plus everybody's always saying that to me. Hey, things don't look good.
Right. You even say things don't look good.
Yeah,
right.
people don't like you, and I go, I don't know what. Who cares, right?
Can't believe that people don't like you. But go ahead.
So then when I got back there this week, right? And so then I was hanging out and stuff, and then the guys go, hey, man, you got to call this dude Don Ohlmeyer, who's the president of the network.
Don Ohlmeyer is the president of NBC.
Right.
And they're telling you you've got to call Don Ohlmeyer.
Yeah.
He tried to get in touch with you, and they said, please call Don Ohlmeyer. Who tells you to call Don Ohlmeyer?
He didn't try to get in touch with me. He said to Lauren, I want this guy off update, you know.
He said
What?
Don Ohlmeyer wants you off update.
He told Lauren that.
Lauren wants you on, but
Right.
Don Ohlmeyer wants you off.
Right.
I don't buy that for a minute.
Well, what do you...
Lauren wants you off of it. And he's afraid to tell you to your face because he
So
has
he
a
has
relationship
Don
with you.
Ohlmeyer do it.
So he has Don Ohlmeyer do it.
Because
Go
what has
ahead.
he got to do with Saturday Night Live?
Am I right or am I wrong?
I don't think you're right.
Oh, I know I'm right.
Yeah?
I'd bet any amount of money on it.
So you tell me Lauren got me off Saturday?
Yeah.
Doesn't he run
Yeah.
Saturday Night Live?
They don't tell Lauren who to take off Saturday Night Live. You think Lauren's on you? Lauren digs you, right?
Yeah.
You think Lauren is against what Don Ohlmeyer is doing?
Well, that's what he told me.
And that he can't do anything about it?
Man, you're naive.
Well, he didn't know anything was wrong with Chris Farley.
Yeah, right. So they tell you to call. First, you speak to Lauren, right? And Lauren says call Don Ohlmeyer.
Yeah, he said, you should call Don and...
When has any staff member had to call Don? Lauren's the guy in charge of Saturday Night Live. Why do you have to call Don Ohlmeyer?
Well, he's like apparently I don't even know what the guy is.
Yeah.
He's the president of the
Of
whole
something.
network.
Yeah, but when any other instructions about what you're doing happened, where did they come from?
In my...
In your tenure there, who talked to you about what was going on?
Answer the question.
it was Lauren.
Right.
Fine.
So why now are you talking to Don Ohlmeyer? Because Lauren doesn't have the balls to tell you he wants you off Weekend Update.
Wait a minute, Lauren doesn't want me on Weekend...
Right.
That's it.
I'm being serious with you now. Of course.
Well, that's horrible.
All right. So you called Don Ohlmeyer. Tell me more about what happened
He
here.
told me he wanted me on.
Yeah, of course he
he's
told you
lying
that.
to you.
He's lying. I would do the same thing. If I didn't want Fred on the show, I wouldn't do it myself. I know Fred 10 years. I can't do it. I'd have Tom tell him.
Wait a minute.
Of course.
No, but you
Every
could be
weasel
wrong.
does that, and I'm the biggest weasel there is.
Lauren doesn't want to tell you. How's Lauren going to tell you? He
Right.
likes you.
He likes me, right?
Right, but he doesn't want you anymore.
Oh.
It's a business thing.
Be serious with me. Do you buy for a minute that Don Ohlmeyer has the power to do this?
And what is Don Ohlmeyer probably doesn't even watch the show.
Lauren, let me hear this. So when you called Don Ohlmeyer, what did he say?
He said he didn't want me to do update
Why?
because he doesn't think I was funny.
He said that to your face. I mean, he said that to you on the phone.
Yeah.
I don't think
He
you're
on
funny.
the phone
Right.
he did this?
Yeah.
And you said, well, I am funny, right?
No.
What did you say?
I said, funny is just whatever you think. I mean, I believe you don't think I'm funny.
You might be the only funny guy on there, on that whole show. That might be
Maybe
the only...
Don thinks the rest of the show is funny.
Does Don think the rest of the kids? Does he think those cheerleaders are so funny?
He said to me that update is like dragging down the show and that
Really?
yeah.
Gee, I must not know anything.
Yeah. Well,
And then what did you do? Did you yell at him? Did you say anything to him, or did you just hang up? Well, tell me.
No, I just said, listen, if I'm unfunny, then he said, I want you to be better. And I go, well, I can't because if I'm not funny,
How can I make myself funny?
an unfunny guy can't be funny. Yeah.
Right.
It's
This
not.
is really the discussion you have with this idiot.
Yeah. So then I said, but this decision is coming from you, right? And he goes, what? And then I go, because I talked to people on the show, Lauren and stuff, and they're for me. And he goes, well, if that's what they tell you, sure, blame me.
Oh,
Ah.
so he's
So I'm not-
basically telling you
What?
that it was a group decision, and he had nothing. I mean, really, it was Lauren's decision.
No, he said blame me. He said.
He said blame him, but he's saying basically,
Chauncey's on the phone. He says he knows why Norm is getting fired,
Oh,
and it's
okay.
none of this. Chauncey, go ahead. Chauncey writes.
What's going on, guys?
Hey, let me see why my phones are so screwed up. Hold on. Talk now, Chauncey.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, that's better. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, from what I understand, it has to do with that Rolling Stone cover.
When Norm was on Rolling Stone's cover?
Norm didn't make it on Rolling Stone's cover, and that has something to do with it.
what?
What? What are you talking about?
Chauncey- He's
Several
off the
cast
wall.
members, only for the...
So here comes Gary. He's got something to
I know
say.
what he's saying. The entire cast of SNL was on Rolling Stone's cover a couple of weeks ago.
Right.
Except for Norm.
Right.
It was
No,
the
a
two
couple of them.
cheerleaders. It was the guy that's with Amy Heckerling now, the bar guy.
Yeah. The smiley guy?
Yeah.
There's more to the story. Those guys are on the cover because they're in a film that Lorne Michaels is producing. And so there's resentment with the rest of the cast.
You hear it? Norm, do you buy any of that?
No, I know why I wasn't on the cover.
Was Norm?
Why
asked to
weren't
be
you on the cover?
Well, because I went to, you have to, when you get on a cover, you have to go take pictures with these dudes.
Right.
So I went and took these pictures, and then they wanted me to do stuff, and I said, nah, I don't want to really do that.
What did they want you to do?
I don't know, they had the cheerleaders and the guy played like Monkey Boy.
Boy. Yeah.
Goat Boy.
Dope Boy.
No,
No, Goat Boy didn't get on.
Goat Boy wasn't on.
No,
Monkey
a lot of
Boy.
them didn't get on, and they're
Well,
freaking.
Goat Boy is the Monkey Boy.
Jim Brewer.
I think. I don't know.
no,
There's
it's a
different guys.
different guy.
Another guy that plays Monkey
So wait,
Boy.
what did they want you to do on the
They
cover?
just want, you get in the studio, and there's this kind of one of them characters, that take the pictures that are kind of,
The photographer.
Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
So
Mark always gets you to do weird
Mark's
stuff.
telling you?
Yeah, I've done a lot of shoots with him, and I just go in because I'm by myself. I go, I'm not doing it, Mark. Bottom line, I don't care because then you won't be on the cover. I
The
go,
only one saying no.
I don't care.
Yeah.
So you were the only one saying no, and
So I
everyone
said, I don't want to do that. I look ridiculous.
Of course.
A guy like a cheerleader squatting on my face or something.
because the point is that you wait your whole life to be like on the cover of Rolling Stone. That's cool to someone.
Yeah,
like,
you want to be cool.
You don't want to look like a jack.
yeah, because you know what? That's going to be around a long time.
Right.
You don't want to be
Yeah, but
squirting
a lot of
mustard
the
on a
cast
hot dog.
Right.
What?
A lot of the cast members didn't even know they were going to do that.
What?
Half the cast didn't get on the cover. It wasn't just Norm.
Yeah, well, Norm said no, and now they get pissed off. I could see. You know what I heard? Then it says in the paper today the reason you got fired is this is page 6. You want to hear this? I don't know if you read this.
Did you read this
No,
note?
I just woke up. Jesus. It's
No, you
like-
sounded. Hold on a second. Sound like you just woke up. I'm very tired. Here's what it says. Norm McDonald, blah, 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 blah. Others say one of the last straws for NBC brass may have been McDonald's decision to host the ESPY Awards at Radio City next month because it'll appear on the rival network ABC. Do you know anything about this?
No, this is...
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, this is... the ESPYs are being produced by Lauren, so Lauren asked me if I wanted to do it, so I said, yeah, sure.
I got a great Norm story.
What?
Norm, you know how Michael Kennedy was playing football on the slopes?
Yeah.
And he got killed?
Yeah.
Norm, tell him about how you play football in the hallways of the 17th floor of NBC and how everybody gets pissed. It gets violent.
Is that true? Do you play football in the halls?
Who do you play football with?
Yeah, I just play football in the halls.
And do they yell at you for that?
Yeah, I guess that's why I got fired.
Yeah, well, I'm saying maybe it's a bunch of things. You're just irritating people. I don't know.
Who is he playing football with?
I don't know.
Tim Brower.
I play football in the hallways.
You do it with who?
I don't know.
Your writer
guys.
friends?
This is very boring stuff.
You don't play with the rest of the cast. You just play with your writer friends. Maybe that's what it is. You're alienating the rest of the
With
cast.
the interns.
He plays with the interns.
Oh, yeah? Mm-hmm. All right, whatever, Chauncey. You know way too much about people's lives and have none of your own. All right, Chauncey Hayden. So
it's all a mystery to me.
So that's it? That's what you want to say?
What? I don't know. What?
You're accepting this?
What do you mean?
And are you now with Saturday Night Live in any other capacity, or have you quit out and out?
No, I got to keep doing sketches.
Is that right?
And you don't want to do sketches?
I don't. I mean, I don't. I'm not. You know.
And who will be the news guy now on Saturday Night Live?
I think maybe it's Colin.
That's what it says in the newspaper.
Yeah.
And it says you agreed to be replaced.
Well, that sure as hell ain't true.
That's not true.
No,
you love doing the weekend update. Sure, and be serious.
Yeah, that's the thing I like doing the best. That's the only thing I like doing.
I know. I love you doing it.
Fun. So, this is boring, right?
No,
it's fascinating to me. I'll let you know when it's boring when I throw you out of here. Jeff, you're on the air. Or Maria. Or somebody. I don't know. Maria, you're on the air.
How you doing?
Hey.
Hi, guys. Listen, I was at a taping of the show like a couple of seasons ago.
Uh-huh.
Norm, man, you are the best on that show. Well, you were the best on that show. Do they like open the show like to warm up the audience every night? Is that what they do? Like they have people come out and do stand up? Because you were doing stand up. You were so funny. You have so much presence and so much charisma and just confidence.
Well, there you go. People do love you, man. I don't understand the decision. Justin, you're on the air.
All right.
What's up?
Norm, yeah. In the Rolling Stone article, did you read that? I'm sure you read that.
Yeah.
I mean, whoever wrote that kind of trashed you a little bit, said that you were a loner and you didn't party with the rest of the cast.
Well, how's that trashing?
Well, I mean,
maybe it's the truth, and why is that reason to fire somebody? But maybe they want like a team spirit.
Yeah, I mean, you said you didn't want to go onto the cover. You kind of resisted, and next thing you know, they're trashing you the articles. It kind of seemed a little bit slanted, saying you didn't party with them, you didn't go out with them.
I know.
You were alone.
He doesn't.
So basically, what I say to you, Norm, is you're a star, guy. Get out of there. You got a great movie coming out.
Yeah, maybe it's time for you to just get the hell off the show and move on. It's a shame, though. You know, it's a shame they're ruining the show. Yeah, Danbo.
Yeah, Norm may forget that in a skit last season he did say the F word.
He said it on Weekend Update.
Yeah.
Do you think that might have contributed to you being thrown off?
No.
You don't?
Because I talked to Don Ohlmeyer after that, and he said, I know it was unintentional, and he would have fired me.
Not one of those really strict folk, eh?
He would have fired me then.
Right.
Okay.
Well,
good luck on your new endeavors.
What's that now?
I said good luck on your new endeavors.
What's that mean?
He didn't have any.
No, it means, whatever you do next.
Oh, thanks, man. That's nice.
I can't get a read on you. I don't know what's going on with you.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
I mean, when somebody fires you,
That's it.
What the hell?
Well, what are you going to do about this?
So you're going to go back and you think they're going to write you into skits, actually?
Well, the thing I don't like is they write you into things and you can't, like I don't have no character where I'm.
Well, you do Letterman. You do that good.
Yeah, I do. I don't want to do Letterman anymore, but I do some impressions and stuff. But sometimes they write you in sketches, and this is what they didn't do when I was on Update because I had Update.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, you got to be like, you got to be like the scientist that discovered Monkey Boy or something.
I know. Yeah, you're not even Goat Boy. You're the scientist who discovered
Monkey Boy.
Yeah, you're being a straight man to Monkey Boy.
Right,
yeah, I don't get Goat Boy myself either. I mean, I'm with you on this. I don't understand the Goat Boy sketch.
I like Goat Boy.
Goat Boy's cool. They just run it too long.
I was talking
Is
about
that
Monkey
it?
Boy.
Monkey? Oh, you don't like Monkey Boy?
Monkey Boy
okay.
you don't like,
Yeah,
huh?
I'm with you.
I agree with you on Monkey Boy.
Yeah. Nobody likes Monkey Boy.
I say, after the makeup, what's up?
Like even those two women that do they do a sketch where it's public radio
Yeah.
Yes.
The first time they did, I said, man, that is brilliant.
Yeah,
that is probably great. Now they've done it 87 times, and I'm like, well,
nowhere.
yeah, I mean, I'm immediately out of there, and I just come back when Norm's on.
Well, sometimes they do that. You know, like I did impression of Letterman on the show.
Yeah.
And then they wanted me to do it again. I said, I don't want to do it again. I already did it.
Yeah.
You know
And
what
you
I
feel
mean?
like you're beating the guy up after a while.
And plus, it's only funny once.
Right. Like, do it once, everyone goes, it's brilliant,
Yeah,
and then
figure something else
and then
out.
if there's another reason for it, you just don't write something to
Right.
have Letterman on again.
And then, like, even the cheerleaders, first time I saw that, I said, man, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
Perfect send-up of
Guys who bobbed
cheerleaders.
their heads, you know, that was funny the
Brilliant.
first couple of times.
Yeah.
Now they're making a movie out of that.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's insane. It's insane. The world is insane.
So how do you get out of these sketches?
Tell you what I'll do, man. If I go, I might go up against Saturday Night Live on CBS. They're always talking to me
you
about that.
already do
Yeah.
that, huh?
So I do that. I'll let you do Weekend Update on
That'd
my
be
show.
great.
I'll hire you to do that.
That'd be great.
Yeah. You go and do whatever the hell you want. Say the F word. I don't care.
Yeah, you know Don Ohlmeyer.
Yeah.
Say
Do
it
what you have to do.
intentionally.
But
Write a
Don
couple of
Ohl-
jokes and go on there.
Don Ohlmeyer is a good man, though. I mean,
Man, don't kiss the corporate ass that just fired you.
no, I mean,
He's not a good man. He's a coward.
Hey,
Why?
you're not funny.
Why? He said you're not funny, number one, which you are. He's a skunk.
look,
He's a skunk.
Listen, I've heard all kinds of
Dude.
horrible stories about Don Ohlmeyer.
A guy calls you up and tells you you're not funny. You're a performer who makes his living being
You've
funny.
been doing it for 4 years.
You
You're
think-
not funny.
You think that's a delicate way to tell a guy he's fired? How about saying we just want to make a change, we feel like it's getting a little stale, something like that. But you're a very funny guy. Can't say that. He has to say to your face, you're not funny.
That's what he thinks. I'd rather hear that than what.
So
Than,
why do you say he's a nice guy?
So why is he a nice guy? That's not nice.
He just seems like he stuck by his OJ. You know, he stuck by his friend.
There you go. Yeah, Don Ohlmeyer's the guy who stuck by OJ, isn't he?
Well, I would say he was a good judge
Yeah.
of anything.
Don Ohlmeyer likes OJ.
Yeah, he wanted to put OJ on TV and have him redeem himself.
Don't tell me he's a good guy.
I just feel like Don Ohlmeyer has gone through a lot of problems. He was, he was. People said he sexually harassed women, and he went to, that he's a drunk and all this stuff.
Who said that?
Well, he went to rehab.
He did?
Yeah.
This is a really good way of introducing all of that and still saying he's a good guy.
No, he is a good
You
guy.
are an amazingly calculated man.
Yeah. Woo.
Oh, man.
Vicious.
Good man.
You are vicious.
Vicious man.
Ah. Well, you don't
Not
think anyone's
funny.
seeing through this?
Not
Dude,
funny.
what's the matter with you?
I'm just saying, that he's a guy that's taken some knocks over the years, and I
For the OJ thing? And
the
for,
OJ thing, for allegedly sexually harassing this woman that used to work for him.
was that ever settled, or?
I think she was paid off or something.
Oh, you don't even know, though.
Plead the fifth.
You don't know.
I think she went to ABC or something.
You don't even know. You don't know a thing about it, but you're just going to badmouth the guy. But that's all right. The guy said he wasn't funny.
I'm not bad-mouthing him. I'm saying he's a good man.
Oh, man. No, you're not.
Of course I am.
You're bringing up all this garbage on the guy.
Don't ever compliment me.
Yeah. Yeah, people say Stern's sexist, racist, homophobic, but I think he's a good guy.
But I would say that.
I know. I know you would. That's why I don't let people ask you your opinion on me. So you are here to say
I just wish he'd take up skiing.
you would like it. You would like to have
Comes
your.
in threes.
Would you like to have your job back?
What?
Would
The
you want?
weekend update.
Would you
show.
like the
Oh,
weekend?
yeah,
update?
I'd love to do that.
Do you want me to call Don Ohlmeyer right now and ask him if you could have your job back?
Sure.
Okay. Gary, let's take a break. Give me the phone number for Don Ohlmeyer. Where is he? Do you have a number on him?
Lojo probably has a number on.
Lojo. Who's Lojo?
Lojo.
Is that the guy you're with?
No, she's my assistant.
Lojo.
Yeah.
Let me see her. Is she here?
Yeah.
Let me take a look at your assistant, man. What's that about?
She's just my
Is she hot?
assistant. No, she's not hot.
Really?
She's not, I don't want to say that.
You just did.
He just did. He goes, I don't want to say that.
No.
Is she like a sexy assistant?
No,
Yeah.
I don't
What?
want to. She's a very nice girl.
Lojo.
So I don't want to say she's not hot.
You know what Lojo rhymes with?
What? Oh, bloke.
Yeah, well,
Sorry.
it actually doesn't rhyme with that,
No,
does
it
it?
doesn't.
No. Lojo.
Yeah. I brought my friends Lojo and Frank Sebastiano and Artie Lange, my buddy that I did this movie with.
Is that the guy who got fired from Mad TV?
Yeah, man, he got fired from Mad TV.
Yeah.
This is the coolest story.
What did he? Where is he? Bring him in too.
He's a good guy, man.
Come on in here.
Funniest story.
What's this guy's name? Artie.
Artie. Yeah.
Artie. Yes.
So me and Artie, we did this movie in the summer, and Chris Farley and
Chris Farley's in the movie?
yeah.
Wow.
So Man, this guy Artie's crazy. Hey, that's not.
That's Artie?
Hey, there's Artie.
Hey, Artie. Hey, man, you got fired from Mad TV? Good. You could go with Norm. He got fired from SNL, so you got something to talk about.
Club.
No wonder you guys are hanging around with each other. Two guys who got fired from prominent television shows. What'd you get fired for?
Prominent, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe Mad TV isn't prominent.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be a comedy.
He did the funniest thing on Mad TV. He did this character. That's my. What the hell was it?
That's my white mama.
He played an old black woman.
Oh, really?
I play a black mother.
So why did you get fired if you're so funny?
It's a long story. Norm tells it really well.
You're a heavy-set guy?
I can tell it fast.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So he goes. He's like, oh, these problems. All right. So he goes to. He goes to that Quincy Martin dude. You know.
Who's Quincy Martin?
What's his name?
Quincy Jones.
Quincy Jones.
Quincy Jones, right?
Martin.
The black guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Q.
Who's cool dude.
Right,
So,
right.
Very cool.
Yeah. So Quincy Jones, right? He's the head of the Mad TV show.
Yeah.
So he goes, hey, I'm going to bring all you dudes out to Vegas to see the Tyson fight.
Right.
So they all go out, you know, to see it. And then Artie turns out like he's a crazy, compulsive gambler. Me and Artie.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Me and Artie used to have gambling.
You have a gambling problem, Artie?
He still does.
Yeah.
I
You
finished.
kicked yours.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What
if I
did
have
you
a
bet on?
gambling
What?
problem.
What did you bet on?
Sports.
Really?
Yeah. So
So how much money would you go through?
I lost everything.
Are you serious? You?
So
I don't see you as like a sports kind of guy.
I don't know anything
No, he's
about
very
sports.
good. You're
Is
very
he?
good at picking the games.
Yeah, not when he puts money on him.
No,
He's a mush.
he gives me a lot of good tips.
How much money would you say you lost gambling?
I lost everything.
I know an exact number there.
Go ahead, give it. What's the exact number? Go ahead. Go ahead, Artie.
That's a few $1,000.
Yeah? A couple $100,000?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Was this money that you earned on Saturday Night Live?
What?
Was this money you earned on Saturday Night Live?
Yeah.
Is
what?
this what cured you, losing a whole bundle?
Yeah, I just, I didn't have any more money. So this dude,
I didn't know that about you. No wonder Don Omeyer hates you. I'm with Don Omeyer. Who needs a compulsive gambler
Yeah, around the set.
who urinates in bottles?
And plays football in the hall.
All right. And won't get along with the rest of the cast.
So this dude, Quincy Martin, takes him to
Quincy Jones.
I'm sorry, Quincy Jones.
Quincy Jones had nothing to do with this.
No, he didn't. have anything.
Right.
So he takes. He says, "Hey, I'm going to take the cast of the Mad TV man."
Oh.
Is that how Quincy Jones talks?
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly. That's it. You know, you do good impressions.
Well, you know.
Yeah,
So
you
he
can
goes,
do that on
"Ah, man, you jive turkeys. We're going down to the. I got to the black dude.
Go down
Dead
to
on, man.
the Tyson fight.
Yeah, so they go to the Tyson fight, right?
Right.
Then this dude,
Artie.
Artie bets like more money than he has. Like
How much did you bet?
I bet like $15,000.
Okay.
Right. So then, of course, Tyson loses. So then he goes crazy. He doesn't know what to do. He's trying to get his money back. So he goes to the casino, loses a bunch of money in the casino.
How much did you lose in the casino?
Like another $5,000.
Okay, then you're down
Like
20.
this sent you on a tear. Huh?
Yeah.
He just went into a spiral. Then he does a bunch of coke and beats up his manager
Really?
and gets thrown in jail.
Really?
And then when he gets thrown in jail, some dude.
How come fat guys are all doing coke and they're still fat? I thought you get thin from doing coke.
Well, actually, I haven't done coke in like 8 months.
What, you go to rehab?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? What, do you just hang around with, like, Chris Farley and this guy? I mean, it's like all fat guys that do coke?
Really
Why,
good,
weren't we going to call Don Omeyer? Wasn't I going to have
That was the idea.
So then
Yeah.
he gets fired from the show.
Right.
He doesn't have any money. And
Because he did the gambling and he got
thrown
arrested
in jail.
for beating up that guy?
Yeah. So then he has to go back to
I didn't beat anybody up. I
Oh,
didn't
okay.
beat anyone.
All right.
So then he has to go back to New Jersey and
Right.
become a cab driver.
Is that right?
you
You're a cab
kidding?
driver now?
No.
That's
I,
sad.
I make a good living in
No,
show
now,
business.
Really?
now he came back.
Did you go to rehab?
Well, Norm, yeah, I went
Did you
to
clean
rehab.
toilets and all the whole thing?
No, I never cleaned.
When's the last time you did? So you had a big coke problem?
Not a big coke problem. Like, I never did it every day, but like once a month you couldn't find me for like 4 days. And it always ended bad, like with like naked in the cop car. And I went to like LA County Jail for like 4 days.
I love out of control guys. Yeah. I love out of control
I hated
guys.
LA. I mean, Mad TV treated me really well. They were nice.
They
to
were
me.
good to you, Quincy
They
Jones.
gave me a break. Quincy Jones, like the best guy in the world.
Okay.
But I had a lot of problems.
Right.
And I was like really depressed out.
What were your problems? You gambled and you were on coke.
Gambling, a lot of booze
and coke.
Yeah.
Right.
Every once in a while, like I said, like once a month, I would say, "Oh, I'm gonna do cocaine," and I just would get it would end up bad.
Yeah.
It never ended up good.
Right.
And the last time it ended up bad was in front of
Quincy Jones.
I can handle it.
No, but I was in front of. I got arrested at like 11 o'clock in the morning. I was up for like 3 days.
Right.
In front of the studio where we shot the show for possession of coke.
All right, so who caught you with the coke?
When he goes to jail, right?
Yeah.
Because you know how they rape you?
Yeah. You got raped?
No, he didn't get raped, but they put a special thing on you, like if you're either a snitch or a celebrity.
Right.
They put this in L.A. County Jail. They put a red band on you, and that means one of three things: either you're a celebrity, you're a snitch, or you're a murderer. So that means they separate you from the other.
So they don't figure.
So now they're playing a game trying to figure out what you are.
Yeah, well,
so
no one knows me.
Right. Yeah, so you're either a snitch or a murderer.
Exactly.
Right.
So this Puerto Rican kid comes out to me and says, "Yo, man, what's up? What's that red band for?"
I think I got raped him in the ass.
So the Puerto Rican guy comes up to you and he has a red band.
He goes, "Yo, man, what's that red band all about, man?"
Yeah.
And I said, "No, I don't know. They just put it on me." At that point, I didn't know. He said,
Right.
He goes, "What? Were you snitch?"
Oh.
And this is like on the bus where they're transporting me from where I like detox.
Yeah. Because you don't look like a murderer and you don't look like a celebrity.
Right. Well, he goes. I couldn't be a celebrity. I mean, I'm on like a Fox late night show.
Yeah. You don't look like you murdered anybody.
Jeez, the cops. The only ones that recognize you as a celebrity are the cops, and they put a red band on you.
The worst part is all the guards. They have these real bad attitudes, these guards.
Right.
And they saw the red band on me.
Right.
And the one guy doesn't know why I have a red band on, so he asked one of the people who like checked me in.
Yeah.
Checked my ass for contraband.
Right.
Oh wow, you had a whole search and everything.
Oh, it was bad. I was standing like next to all these like black guys naked to get my ass checked. That doesn't do much for your self-esteem.
No. So, and they really check you thoroughly, right?
Oh, they check you
with a glove.
Yeah, they check you with a glove.
Wow.
Yeah, the glove.
And with like a fellow prisoner's cock.
Whoa! I can't say that. Come on, man. You're kidding me.
Don Ohlmeyer was right.
Yeah, you're out of control.
Norm is completely out of control.
Yeah, Norm should be fired. And anything Norm says about Don Ohlmeyer, I don't know that to be true at all.
Right.
All right, go ahead.
But no, so the guy says why's he got a red band on? The woman whispered into his. I'm handcuffed now.
Right.
To these gang members.
Okay.
Before you get your cell assignment.
Right.
And the guy says to me, he goes, why has he got a red band on? And the chick says to him, why? Like, I'm on Mad TV. And he just screams out, he goes, that's why?
How humiliating. I'd rather just be strip searched.
Yeah, you don't even deserve a red
some
band.
20-year-old Mexican kid recognizes me from the show.
Yeah.
And starts yelling, yo, man, Mad TV, white mama, Mad TV. And that was, like, the most humiliating thing, because then everybody, like...
Now you're explaining who you are.
Yeah, and then they're like, why are you famous? And I'm like,
how do you get caught with this coke, though? I mean, I don't understand how you got arrested.
Right in front of the building where you work.
I was completely out of control. I lost all my money gambling in Vegas.
So how does the cop find you with coke on you? Where were you?
Well, I showed up.
Tell them, but you beat up your manager.
Well, I'll get to that.
You showed up where?
What happened to calling Don Ohlmeyer?
And you're more interesting.
Oh, okay.
And you know we'll never get through to Don Ohlmeyer anyway. It's a good idea, but if he gets on the phone, which is no chance in hell.
No, I went to the studio and I was clearly messed up. And the day before, they had a meeting with me and said, look, like you got the same clothes on for like 3 days.
Right.
And that week, like,
you smell.
Harry Connick Jr. was hosting the show that week.
And he's a Christian.
Yeah,
That's right.
I don't know, and everyone was all like excited about Harry Connick Jr. hosting the show, like he's funny or something.
Doesn't he bring guns to airports, Harry Connick Jr.? Yeah, he's out of control too. Yeah.
I don't know. So I only had like 5 lines in the whole show.
Right.
And I figured, hey man, I got like the week off, so I'm just gonna go a little crazy. And
yeah, they didn't say anything about my week off.
And I was, like I said, I was just nuts, and I showed up the day after they had this meeting saying, look, if you don't clean up, you're gonna have to go away.
Right.
So I went out, got more coke, and just stayed up all night, and then I showed up, and they had people there waiting for me. You know,
who was waiting for you?
Like a couple of my agents and stuff.
Oh, to have a confrontation. Hey, what do they call that, Robin? When you
intervening,
intervention. Yeah.
So,
I've never had one of those.
I was all paranoid.
Yeah.
I was all paranoid.
Right.
Because I had done like an enormous amount of drugs.
How much drugs had you done? You know that a gram of Coke now costs $35?
That's what I heard, but I wouldn't know what that meant.
Used to cost like $100. It's gotten less expensive.
Yeah, but there's a lot. A lot of it isn't that great, though.
Well, you would know.
No, I would not know.
Yes, you would.
All right, I guess I would.
No one knows more than you. Chris Farley knew more than you, but he's gone.
Yeah.
So you're the expert now. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm glad to have that role.
Yeah, you stepped right up.
Congratulations.
The funny thing is, like, he always pretends, oh, I don't do Coke anymore.
Right.
But then, like, after, because, like, he was like, I wanted, no, he doesn't do it.
Right.
But I wanted him to do this movie that I was in, I did this movie. So they said, I don't know, man, because he's,
He's a cokehead.
He's got a reputation even, huh?
Yeah, right.
But you haven't done Coke in 8 months, right?
Nah, 8 months, nothing.
Really?
No booze, no Coke.
Good for you. Yeah, you look
So I go, no, man.
No Coke.
I go, man, he's cleaned up, he doesn't do Coke anymore like that or nothing like that, right?
Right.
So then that night, like after I hire him,
Right.
like to be in the movie,
Yeah, to celebrate.
yeah, we go shoot pool at this place. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
So we're shooting pool, right?
Right.
And then I start noticing, like, because there's a lot of Mexicans around,
Right.
and so there's this.
That's something I would notice.
So there's this one Mexican, and he's like kind of making faces at the Mexican, right?
Right.
And the Mexican's like they're making these like faces at each other, like.
Right.
And so he comes over, he's like, take care of me or something like that, and
Really?
all this weird stuff.
Complete lies.
And then all of a sudden I said, I figured it all out,
Right.
And then he still hires me.
Right.
He's a good man, man.
Norm?
Yeah.
Really?
I was at a
Because
show.
Norm doesn't care. Norm thinks you're just having a good time.
No, you see,
Don Olmeyer doesn't think he's funny.
I was done. I was out of show business. I was, and
Right.
Norm pulled me back.
Yeah. Good
You
for
were
you.
driving a cab.
I was going to go. I drove a cab before I got on Mad TV, and then I was making, as Fox. I was
You're making mad money.
I was making like $12
Wow.
an hour.
Wow. All right, so you went a little while, but now you got it under control.
I'm fine now. I
Right.
never felt better in my life.
Chris Farley told me that. Just right before he died. So, you're fine now. You got it under
fine
control.
Now. Norm put me in this movie. This movie's really funny.
When's that movie coming out, Norm?
What?
When's that? The movie's not funny? Oh, Norm says the movie's not funny.
Funny, Jesus. Oh my God.
Movie's not that funny, Norm
Is that
says.
March?
Well, Don Olmeyer's going to review it. So wait a second. You're telling me that thanks to Norm, you're back in show business.
Thanks to Norm, I am
Right.
sitting.
And during the intervention, you beat up your manager.
No, well, no.
That intervention didn't go well.
My manager, again, was just trying to take care of me, and I was just not.
Are you still with him, or
No, actually.
No. He figured maybe you had too much trouble.
We had a parting of the ways.
All right.
And, which was all my fault. But
Right. You sound reasonable now.
Yeah,
certainly.
I had.
Really
I had
Do
like
you think this will ever happen to you again?
No, absolutely not.
No,
This
no.
is not, unless something goes wrong.
Right. Well, you need an outlet.
Unless I'm faced with some sort of reality.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, is the gambling taken care of?
Oh,
course.
I haven't placed a bet in a long time.
All right. Norm McDonald is here to say he is funny.
Yeah, I just want to say,
And-
for any executive to say Norm's not funny is
Crazy.
crazy.
It is
Come
crazy.
on,
I know
man.
funny, and Norm's funny.
Funniest guy ever.
Right. Norm, well, not the funniest guy ever.
Except
Wo-
for
very
except-
funny guy, though.
Very funny guy.
Very,
All the
extremely
other funny guys are dead or
Yeah,
something.
Chris Farley,
That's right.
Kinnison, those guys were the
No,
funniest.
Norm
guys.
is great, and I can't believe it. I'm sorry to hear that you're not going to be with Saturday Night Live anymore.
No, I'm going to be over there.
He's going to be doing sketches. He's going to be catching Monkey Boy.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You'll be the scientist who discovered Monkey Boy. Hello? Yeah, you're on the air. Mark, go ahead.
Yeah, how you doing? I got a theory on why he might have gotten fired.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I think it's a publicity stunt.
Any chance this is a publicity stunt, Norm?
Nope.
Not to get any extra ratings, people will tune in, see who's going to...
Seriously, are you hoaxing people by saying this
No,
stuff?
I mean, actually, Letterman asked me that last night on the break,
Oh,
you know?
uh-huh.
Like he said, I know what this is. This is like an Andy Kaufman thing.
Oh.
You know.
I didn't get that impression. I get the impression you're for real.
Of course.
Yeah. I don't think you go for stunts.
That wouldn't be a very good stunt.
No. Yeah, quite frankly, what is the humor in that?
No, that's a bad one.
Yeah, that would be a bad
That's a
stunt.
bad one.
It's like disc jockey. Like when I got fired from NBC, I got fired from NBC. So I remember I had a press conference, and because all this press was calling me,
Right.
and they said, "We know that this is a stunt."
You'll be back at work.
Yeah, and I said, "No, I was fired. I assure you."
real.
First of all, this isn't funny if it's a stunt. I mean, what's the joke?
Yeah.
You go, well, all disc jockeys do that. I said, yeah, but that's why I'm not all disc jockeys. That's why I actually get
You'd
ratings.
never do that.
I would never do that. It's just not funny. I mean, I deal with reality. The reality is funnier than the... So they wouldn't believe it, and they wouldn't print it in the paper. for weeks until they finally realized that it wasn't a stunt.
You're a legend, man. You're
Thank
a legend.
you, thank you. And so are you.
I've been listening.
Yeah.
I was 14.
You outdid me, man.
No idea. This is
One crazy night in prison, you already outdid me.
4 crazy nights.
There it is. So it's not a stunt, Mark.
Okay, thanks.
All right. All right. And Anthony, what do you want to say?
Howard, what's up?
Yo.
Yo, let me tell you, Lorne Michaels needs to retire.
Anthony.
Because Norm McDonald makes the show. That's the only reason why I tune into the show.
Yeah, here you go.
It's for the weekend update.
There you go. That's how I feel about it, too. Jimmy, you're on the air.
Yes, Howard, I can't believe you're pumping up this moron and telling him he's funny.
Who's this, Don Omar?
I'm telling you, Norm, you're disgusting. You're despicable.
Oh.
I mean, it's obvious that you're copying Chevy Chase. Why do you pause like 5 minutes and stare into the camera after every sentence when you're giving the weekend update?
Wait, this is my agent.
You're not a fan of Norm's?
Oh, he's disgusting. With that
Wait a second now. Are you saying I don't get? Are you saying you like me or you don't like me?
I can't stomach you. I couldn't miss you because you know why? I couldn't miss you because you're so despicable.
Are you sure it's not because you're some kind of a homo?
No, I think you're a homo.
Jeff, go ahead. Anything? No Jeff.
George.
Oh, okay, George, go ahead.
Yeah, I just called because Norm's the only reason I pretty much watch it myself.
Aside from that one guy, I would have to say that pretty much people agree you're the reason to watch it.
Yeah,
I really do mean
You're
that.
watching TV, and right now, well, they're off now, but Cherry O'Terry was just on Regis and Kathy Lee.
Yeah.
And they were talking about the cheerleader segment, what you were talking about.
Yeah.
And,
Horrible.
they asked her why it went over so big, and she was like,
It didn't.
everybody thinks that they're just so cute.
Ah, please. Hey, Gene, go ahead. One last comment, and then I got to go because I'm getting the word that I haven't broken in a while. Yeah.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
Hey, 3 things. First of all, I'm very sorry that you gave him the money.
Scott, the engineer, you mean? Scott Salem.
Whatever.
Yeah, go ahead. Okay, number 2.
Number 2 is Norm.
Huh?
You're awesome.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you very
you're
much.
awesome. And
You never know how that's going to go.
yeah,
That's right. It's not...
You're
and
afraid to answer.
Artie was the only reason I watched Mad.
Whoa!
Yeah, well, I've been a prolific reader of Mad for many years.
Oh, he wasn't in the magazine.
He was in the magazine.
Yeah, right. He wanted to be, but they wouldn't put him in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's nice of you to say. Thank, man.
It was.
All right, who cares?
Hey, he was a good guy, that guy.
That was the Puerto Rican you met in jail.
Yeah, he wants to propose to you.
Yeah, we're dating. We're dating.
All right, listen, I got to get out
The
of
guy
this.
that ass raped him.
Will you stop it, Norm?
I got to get out of this.
Okay.
All right, listen, Norm.
I gotta go.
Oh, yeah. I had you on for over an hour and a half.
He has no place to go now. You know, Norm never asked that question.
I called Don Omar, but you know he's not going to pick up the phone.
Yeah, he will.
No, he won't.
Lojo has his number.
Lojo's got the... Where's Lojo?
Let's get the real number then.
But I got to take a break.
Hey, Howard.
What?
So Don Omar is on the West Coast, and all you get his voice, not even his voicemail, you just get NBC's voicemail.
I told you.
Yeah.
You're not going to get Don Omar anyway.
Yeah.
He's going to hide.
Yeah.
But, hey, man, I hope it, I hope, I don't know. What do I hope, Robin?
It works out for you.
I hope it works out for you. What am I going to tell you? We got a job opening on this show. You sit right over there. All right? Listen, I want to thank Norm McDonald. I want to thank Artie Lange. They got a movie coming out sometime.
What's the movie called?
Dirty Work.
All right, we're looking forward to that.
Are you really?
What year would that be?
That'd be this year.
This year. Okay. There you go. Bob Saget directed the movie?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You were fired from Weekend Update.
Bob Saget did my movie, so everything's going
And
well.
you were at Chris Farley's wedding. I mean, funeral.
The Chris Farley funeral was the highlight. Right. No, seriously, I'm looking forward to seeing the movie. Both of you guys, a lot of fun. And
good luck to you.
Good luck to you. I don't know.
See, this was hard for me because
this was hard for me too.
I just like coming on and being funny and stuff and talking. And this
You
was
were
like
funny.
a
That was
real.
funny.
This was like a real thing. It's weird, you know.
Dude, it was good.
Oh, okay.
Just remember one thing. Lorne Michaels is in on this, okay? Trust me, I've been through a lot of firings in my time. I don't know much, but I know about firing.
Why would Don Omar all of a sudden get involved in the internal affairs of Saturday Night Live?
He's the hatchet man.
I have no opinion on that.
You know what? You need Coke. You're a lot better off on it.
And a bet.
Yeah, all right, listen. We'll be back. We're going to do news for you. The great Norm McDonald, who I love, and Artie Lange, you are a new friend of the show. We dig you, man.
Thanks, man.
Go out and get into more trouble, and we'll have you back on.
All right.
All right.
I'll see what I can do.
Hey, thanks, Howard.
Thanks, Norm.
Howard Stern, Howard. Howard's turn. Little Howard's turn. Little Howard's turn.
Coming up on Master Tape Theater, Stern personality Maya Angelou weighs in with Howard at the studio.
Yeah, breast and petri dishes. I like that.
You bet.
And the king of all media gets excited about genetic engineering.
And when they clone you, they can make little genetic improvements. Like I won't have a small penis in my next body.
Next on Howard Stern's Master Tape Theater.
Around the world, then up your block.
It's time for America to